Hey everybody, it's Kyle. Hey, I want to tell you real quickly about a serious public meltdown that my son went through a little bit ago. And Eric is 17 now, fully grown man, going through puberty, a lot of fun. I say that with a little sarcastically, because things change and it can get tricky. But I wanted to share with you a story about taking him over to Wal-Mart not too long ago over here in Boise, the Wal-Mart in Meridian on Eagle and Fairview. And he did pretty good in the store. As we were leaving, I could see him getting escalated, and a meltdown was triggered. And it got bad. And as he kind of fell to the floor and was really crying and screaming, I sat down beside him to just kind of comfort him. And you know, thank goodness I've trained myself to manage these things in a way that's best for him, because when he's at his worst is when he needs me at my best. And you know, I couldn't help but notice people standing around, kind of watching, kind of with a look of horror on their faces at a 17-year-old who's screaming and crying and kicking, and a father who's sitting next to him trying to hug him and love on him. And I can imagine what was going through many's minds about how horrible of a parent I was, and what kind of father lets his 17-year-old throw a fit. What kind of father am I? And you know, I looked up at one point and saw the disgust in a couple of people's faces, and to be honest with you, I didn't care. What I cared about at that moment was that my son knew that I loved him. I didn't care about anything but the fact that he knew I was there for him, and that he was more important than anything else at that moment. So for a few minutes, what seemed like an hour, he was very unhappy, and we were able to, after a little while, sit him up, and I was able to talk to him. And once he settled down, a lady came up and she said to me, "Is your son autistic?" And she was a cashier there. And I said, "As a matter of fact, he is." And she said, "If I ever see anybody do that to you again, I'm going to punch him in the mouth." And she wanted to defend me and my son, because she knew. And I said, "You know what? It's okay. They don't understand." Those people that were staring, they didn't understand. And she said, "How can you not be wanting to hurt those people for their judgment?" And I didn't have time to explain it right then, but I want to tell you that when we can focus on the well-being of our kids, the rest of the world doesn't matter so much. I would hope that I wouldn't judge other people. I think by nature we're all a little bit judgmental, aren't we? But I would hope if I saw a certain circumstance happen that I wouldn't be. And if I did judge, I would have to classify myself as pretty ignorant for doing that. Because I don't know what other people are dealing with. They didn't know what Eric and I were dealing with. So, the final thing I want to tell you is it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. When we can put our kids on the spectrum first, when they know we love them more than we love anything, they feel that. And everything's going to be okay. I don't imagine it'll never happen again. It might. It won't surprise me if it does. But I know how to manage it. And you can manage it too. And if you'll share this with somebody you think it might help, that would be great. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a video on how to win a meltdown. I'll do that. But I want you to know it's going to be okay. We all go through these kind of things. But if we manage ourselves in a way that's best for our kids, they will feel our love. And that's the most important thing. So, hey, if you've watched my videos and you've liked them at all, or they've helped you at all, please share them with your friends or like the videos so that they can travel to other people. Our mission as a family is to help families thrive as they raise kids on the spectrum. And we want your help to do that. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.